All right, I'm going to talk about how you can pull a Zoom usage report for one of your Zoom meetings and use that to track student attendance in the meeting. When you pull a usage report for a meeting, it's going to show every person who was on that meeting and give a timestamp for when they logged on and logged off. So this is really useful for attendance. For PE and music teachers at elementary, if you have your own Zoom link, you can do this at the end of the day. And so you can pull up all of your students that were using that link for your classes and share that with your classroom teachers. If you're a PE or music teacher and you are using your classroom teacher's link as an alternative host, then the classroom teacher can just do this on their own, and they should see those students for the whole day, even during their music or PE time. So that would be one less thing for you to do. If you have your own music or PE link, then this is how you do it. You're going to go to the Zoom website and sign in. And scroll down, and you can sign in with Google. If you have not signed in at least once with SSO, you can sign in that way and put Beaverton K-12, and that'll give you an upgrade to the educator version of Zoom. If you've already done that, then you can go ahead and log in with Google. Make sure you are signed in with your district information, and then it'll take you to your Zoom profile page. Go down to reports on the bottom of the left-hand side. Click on usage. And then you are going to, in these two boxes, find the day that you want to pull the report from. So I'm going to go to the 8th, which was yesterday, and it's going to show, search. It's going to show all the meetings that I initiated yesterday. I was on other people's meetings that it will not show. And if you're an alternative host, it will not show those meetings either. It's only going to show the ones that you scheduled. So I'm going to use my Nancy Riles PE music team meeting that we did yesterday, and it has the ID, whose meeting it was, and then it's going to show you, if you scroll to the right, it'll show you how many people are on that meeting, and this is linked. So if I click this, the little 4, it's going to bring up more information. It's going to show me who was in the meeting, and it'll show me their emails if they were logged into their Zoom. And then it's going to show us what time they joined. So it's a timestamp for the day, and here's the time they joined. And then it's going to show when they left the meeting. It'll also show you how many minutes they were on the meeting for. And then you can see Jessica right here. She was having internet issues because of the windstorm, so she got booted out and then came back in a couple times. Now, the really cool thing for attendance is you can hit export, and that's going to export it as an Excel file. Open that up. And then you can use this to share with your classroom teachers or office or whoever's doing the attendance, whatever system you have at your school. Some of these times right here in the join and leave, they'll show up as X's until you click on the box or you expand it a little bit. So they were X's, and now it shows. And so if you have the same link for all of your music or PE classes for all the grades, like just one link for the whole school, you're going to get all of the students from all your classes for the full day. So that's where you're going to want to use this timestamp. And something you could potentially do is you could insert a row, and then you could just look for your half-hour periods, right? So you could check out like this 9 o'clock class, right? You could highlight that, if you wanted to be nice, and you could maybe color code that, and you could put like the teacher's name, right? And then when you get to your next class, maybe that one starts at 10 o'clock, and then you'll have a 10 o'clock stamp whenever that is, and you could do teacher's name. So you could do it that way just to help identify, and that would be really quick. If you're only doing 6 classes a day, you're going to have maybe 6 different color codes or six different names, and then you can just attach that to an email and send it out, and they can compare that against to whoever was in their class for the day, and they could just look for people that maybe didn't show